Hey folks, how you doing? It's Mr. Carter here, ready to do the end of the year math review. So go ahead and put your name on this, and let's begin. All right, so to do page one, um, all you need is all the information you need is here in this table. So let's talk about the table for a minute. So we have um, the distance from Charlie's house to different places in his town. So for example, he lives 5 miles from the town hall, 10 miles from the police station, and so on and so on. So the first question is asking you the distance from Charlie's house to the library is how many times farther as the distance from his house to the town hall. So I'm just going to write this out as I'm reading the sentence. So the distance from Charlie's house to the library, let's circle that. So if I look up here, that's 20 miles, right? The distance from his house to the library. So I'm just going to write the number 20. Now I see the word is, and a lot of times when I see the word is, I can replace that with an equal sign. So this distance, 20 miles, is how many times farther? So how many times? So how many times? And we don't know yet as the distance, we don't know what this is yet, as the distance from his house to the town hall. So I'm going to circle his house to the town hall. So his house to the town hall is 5 miles. So we're going to go times 5. Okay. So then now I have a number sentence with an unknown here. So it's 20 equals what times 5? Well, we know that 4 times 5 equals 20. So our answer is 4 times as long. That's how much farther it is to the library. Okay, it's 4 times as much as it is from the town hall. Next one. So we have Charlie and Kelly, and they went for a walk. And here's where they walked. So together, they walked from Charlie's house to the grocery store and back. Then they walked from his house to the police station and back. But then Kelly got tired, so she stopped, and Charlie continued walking. So he walked from his house to the fire station and back. And then finally, he went from his house to the library and back. So our question is how much farther did Charlie walk than Kelly? Well, if I'm looking at the problem a little more closely, they walked this together, right? So we don't really care about what they walked together. We just want to know how much more Charlie walked. So I'm just going to add the extra that he did after Kelly got tired. So that's this part down here. So he walked from his house to the fire station now and back. So if I go back up here and I see that from his house to the fire station is 12 miles, but that was one way. So we got to go and back. So he walked another 12 miles to get back to his house. And then he did from his house to the library and then and back as well. So his house to the library is 20 miles, but you can't forget the and back part. Okay, so that's why we did 20 plus 20. So how much farther did Charlie walk than Kelly? Well, here we go. So let's do our number model with our unknown first, and then we'll go and plug in our estimate. Well, we just got to add these two distances. So I'm going to go 12 plus 12, which was to the fire station and back. And I'm going to add it to the 20 miles to the library and back. Equals, let's use m for miles. So now that I have our number model, now we can go and plug in our estimate. Well, I know that 12 is close to 10. So I'm going to change these 12s to 10. So I'm going to go 10 plus 10. And then 20 plus 20, well, those are friendly numbers already. So I'm going to keep those the same. Well, 10 plus 10, I can do that in my head, that's 20. And 20 plus 20 is 40. So when I add those two together, that gives me 60 miles for our estimate. Okay? This is our estimate. Now let's go do our number model with our actual answer. So 12 plus 12, well, I can do that in my head too, and I know that's 24. And I'm going to add 20 and 20, which we did up here, which is 40. And that together, 24 plus 40 is 64 miles, is our actual answer. Is our actual answer reasonable? And I'm going to say yes, it is, because our estimate is 4 away from our actual answer. And there you go, that's page 1.